It is time now to meet our next guest. Shaun Micallef is one funny man.
What you're about to see may make you feel slightly nauseous.
I should know. We've worked together on Your Gen and get along great.
Tell your viewers I'm funny, or I'll destroy you.
Oh, Shaun. Since we first went to air in 2009, Talk About Your Generation has seen myself, Amanda Keller and Josh Thomas in some pretty crazy situations. And we're about to go through it all again as Series 4 kicks off. All under the watchful eye of our hilarious host, Shaun Micallef.
Introduce me as the funniest man who has ever lived, or I'll destroy you.
Welcome the funniest man who ever lived, Shaun Micallef.
Thank you. Sorry. I've done nothing. How did you record my thoughts like that?
But in those ads, it shows you kidnapping the team to come back. But
Yes.
wasn't it you who had to be kidnapped and convinced to come back?
Yeah, I know. Things, you know, the camera lies, Gary. The camera lies. Actually, we should confess, shouldn't we, that Josh was not in that clip.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
That is that we actually got a double at great expense and then put a hood on him, a sack on him, so you couldn't even see it was him.
The person we used was the spitting image of Josh Thomas, and then we just put a sack on his head. Complete waste.
The great thing was that he was intelligent, he was erudite.
Yeah. He was well read. He knew exactly what was going on in the world.
Should have him on the show.
Yeah, it'd be great. One thing I have to ask, though, Stuart the Meerkat, who was driving the getaway van there in the ad, I've been meaning to ask you this for a while. He's become a feature of Your Gen. How did you guys meet?
Well, a lot of people assume that he has been especially killed for the show. I do want to point out that he was dead. He actually was in the Melbourne Museum for about 40 or 50 years, and he does represent the silent generation. He's our representative of the silent generation. He is about 85 years old.
So you're saying he's dead and he wasn't actually driving that car?
No.
So many lies, Shaun. Mate, I'm very excited the show's coming back. That is great news.
You're not on.
I know. But I was on last year and I loved it.
You were. You did a good job.
And it was... me and Charlie had to build a barn at the end of the episode, which I really enjoyed. I've never had a beard that size. I've never worn those pants.
It was a wonderful night, wasn't it? What time did it finish?
It was 3 o'clock in the morning we finished building that barn. I don't know. Did you sell it? I mean, is it... What's going on this year? Is there going to be more barn building?
No. We realise that is a complete waste of time. so all of the... this is really so Charlie can work the next day. All of the challenges are going to be in the studio, you know, just involved with things like matchsticks and cards and things like that. It'd be very simple.
They're still all very demoralising and demeaning for everyone that has to do them, yeah.
We've recorded 3 shows. You haven't won one yet, have you?
No, it's been a pretty tough
I'm
run.
a baby boomer and I don't mind having things poured on me. Any chance of bobbing up during
Well, we can do it now if you like, Steve.
You had Husey on last year. Who's the worst guest you've had on before? That wasn't connected
Wow,
anyway.
what a leading question. Let me
No.
think now. Who's the worst guest? Well, it's probably Josh's grandmother.
You can't say that. You can't say that. She was a delight. She was wonderful.
Well, but no, I mean, after she was covered in sour cream, like for about a week later, because, you know, she was still in the studio saying, well, you know, what's the story? and was getting a bit whiffy.
Let's move on from that.
Yes.
You are looking fantastic. Have you had any Warnie work going on there? Seriously,
You're suggesting I've had derma fillers here and here? No, I haven't. I haven't. No, well, thank you very much. It's so kind of you. I was actually thinking, you know, in all honesty, that in those shots where we had you talking to the people in the street, you look terrible.
Well, he wasn't wearing makeup, but thanks for pointing that out.
Now, Shaun, the Logies are just around the corner. Obviously, your mental state depends on whether or not you can win the gold Logie this year. That goes without saying. But you actually hosted it once. Would you ever host it again?
I did host it about... It's a long time ago now. It's probably... Well, hang on. What is that? What's that response?
No work done at all.
I think they were laughing, saying that's a very 90s backdrop on the stage there. That's what they were saying.
Hang on, does that mean I look better 11 years ago? Or?
Yes, definitely.
Really?
Really.
No, look, to be honest, you look terrible there and now, all right?
That's okay.
I have to apologise on behalf of the whole panel tonight. You look great. I don't know what they're going on about.
Thank you, Karen. Steve's been very nice to me. I mean, you know, there's a first.
You wanted Charlie to introduce you as the funniest person on Australian television. Who do you think's funny?
I think John Cleese is very funny. John Cleese is actually... what are you laughing at? He's a very funny guy.
He's got two comedians on the desk he could have pumped up right there.
No. Well, I mean, I think you guys would agree that John Cleese is one of the funniest...
He's going to be on this desk in a couple of weeks.
He's going to be... He is going to be on our show tomorrow night.
Oh, there you go.
He's a special guest.
And if you're wondering when you can watch it tomorrow night, it kicks off at 8 o'clock right here on Channel 10. Make sure you record it. Watch it over and over again. John Cleese is going to be on it, so we can only drag him down to our level, but it will be fun nonetheless. Would you please thank Shaun Micallef?
Thank you, Charlie. Thanks, Susie. Charlie.